Winter has made itself at home here in Beverly, while overnight a freshly fallen blanket of snow has painted the town white. Only the sound of the occasional snowplow truck scraping the road can be heard as the townfolk are sound asleep inside their homes. Our story starts at daybreak in the home of Donald Miller. It's Friday, December 20th, and it's the last day of school before Christmas break. Donald lives with his family here at the end of Main Street, just north of the center of town. Just last week, Donald helped his father as they hung Christmas wreaths and garland on the house. From their front porch, they could just barely hear the sound of Christmas carolers in the town square. While Donald is still asleep, the town of Beverly is already beginning to wake. The town dairy has been whirring in the early morning hours, processing and filling bottles of milk for the townspeople. The milkman is among the first on the road as he makes deliveries. The first passenger train out of town is also beginning to fill, bound for the nearby town of Blue Ridge, where many of the residents of Beverly commute for work. Just north of the train station, smoke has started to rise from the kitchen chimney of the general store as they begin preparations for breakfast. Across the street, the Beverly Tribune has finished their weekly edition and has sent their truck out to deliver the paper. The snowplow truck is finishing cleaning the last section of Parkington Lane by Beverly Elementary, where in a short while teachers will begin to arrive. The pond on D'Agostino Way has frozen over and will surely be a welcome playground for the neighborhood kids after school. On the outskirts of town, the roosters begin to crow at White Birch Farm, where Farmer Albert is already hard at work feeding the animals and tending to his morning tasks. Back in the center of town, the overnight shifts at the fire and police stations are ending, as well-rested police officers and firefighters take up their post on call to keep the town safe. Back at the home of Donald, his mother prepares breakfast for the family. After breakfast, Donald helps shovel the front walkway and then sets off down the sidewalk along Main Street, where he is just a 3-minute walk to Beverly High School. He waves goodbye to his parents and younger brother Jack, who waits on the front porch for the bus that will take him to the elementary school. Donald greets his friends from the neighborhood as they enter the schoolyard. The kids make their way inside for a day of Christmas festivities and celebration of the last day of the term. Back at home, Donald's father has dusted off his automobile and is making his way to work. As he drives into town, he passes the town green where the streetlights are still glowing in the early morning air. The town Christmas tree shimmers in front of the firehouse and post office. No doubt this will be a busy day at the post office, with only 4 more mailing days till Christmas. Donald's father owns Miller's Toys, the oldest toy shop in downtown Beverly. As he unlocks the front door, he waves down the sidewalk to Debbie as she is unlocking her florist shop for the day. As the sun rises over the eastern hills, the true beauty of the town illuminates. Those who live in the White Hills have a perfect vista over the town. It's now 9 o'clock, and Mayor Frost is in his office at the town hall, where work is underway preparing for the annual Christmas celebration, which is happening tonight. Next door, the library staff is quietly at work checking out books. As the day progresses, Citizens of Beverly can be spotted making their way from their homes in the north to the center of town, where they greet one another and dart in and out of the shops downtown. Mrs. Miller stops in the grocery store to pick up her Christmas ham before stopping by the quilt shop to purchase a couple of gifts for their visiting relatives. On her way home, she makes a stop at the pie shop, leaving with one pumpkin and one apple. That afternoon, the town is buzzing with excitement. Some children have choreographed a snowball fight with their neighbors, while several families have taken a drive over to the White Hills for some skiing and sledding. Donald and a few of the neighborhood kids head for the pond, where they spend the next couple of hours skating. As daylight begins to fade and the street lights illuminate, Donald hears his mother's whistle and begins his trek home. During dinner, the Millers discuss their plans for the town holiday celebration that night. The family plans to walk into town, where they will meet their friends and neighbors for some hot cocoa in the school auditorium. Next, they make their way to the town green, where the church choir fills the air with the sound of Christmas carols. Many of the children begin to run around and play, while the parents exchange holiday greetings and share plans for the coming week. The family then makes their way to the cinema on Post Street, where the town celebrates with a screening of White Christmas. When the picture finishes, the Millers walk home, where Donald's father lights a fire, and the family retires from the day. Pretty soon, the hustle and bustle of the holiday festivities quiets. The last train pulls into the station, and just as shops turn off their lights and close their doors, the lights in the homes to the north begin to flicker with Christmas trees and candles in windows up and down the street. As Donald begins to sleep, so does the town of Beverly. And so ends the day. While warm in their homes, the cool winter air brings more snow from the east. More snow for tomorrow's enjoyment.